You're not going to believe the moment that just happened at the 2025 Emmy Awards. Kristen Milioti, the incredibly talented star of The Penguin, just took home her first Emmy for lead actress in a limited series, and the way she described her role is making everyone talk. Imagine beating out acting legends like Cate Blanchett, Michelle Williams, Rashida Jones, and Megan Fahey. Yes, she did that. From the moment she stepped on stage, Kristen was glowing, and her words were pure heart and honesty. She began her acceptance speech with a touch of vulnerability that instantly drew the audience in. "Thank you so much. I'm so profoundly grateful," she said, revealing that she had written her speech on the back of a piece of paper from a recent therapy session. How real is that? It's not every day you see someone being so openly authentic while standing in the spotlight of one of the biggest award shows in the world. And then she talked about Sofia Giganti, the character she brought to life in The Penguin. Kristen admitted that playing her was very grisly, but she called it a bright spot in her life. That's an incredible way to describe the duality of acting, the dark, intense moments balanced by the joy of bringing a character to life. She said it felt like flying, and you could see that sense of liberation in her smile, in her eyes, as she spoke to the world. But let's pause for a second. Think about the competition she faced. Cate Blanchett, a legend. Michelle Williams, known for her powerhouse performances. Rashida Jones and Megan Fahey, all phenomenal talents. Yet Kristen stood on that stage and claimed her first Emmy, and it wasn't just a win for her. It was a win for The Penguin, the crew, and the entire team that made the show possible. She didn't stop there. Kristen took a moment to honor her family, thanking them for supporting their strange kid and exposing her to movies that were very inappropriate for her age. Talk about honesty that makes you laugh and relate all at once. Then she turned to her friends, tears in her eyes, saying they were the reason she was standing there. That human, emotional connection is exactly what makes her speech unforgettable. And she saved a special thank you for the showrunner, Lauren Lefranc, calling her the reason the show is so special. It's rare to see such a grounded, heartfelt acknowledgement in an industry that often feels larger than life. You could feel the genuine appreciation radiating from Kristen, and it's exactly what makes her performance in The Penguin resonate with viewers around the world. Now, here's something that really caught everyone's attention. Kristen spoke about the current state of the world and how challenging it can be to make sense of it. Yet she said, "I'm deeply grateful for the bright spots." Playing Sofia was one of those bright spots for her. It's a reminder that art can give us light even in the darkest moments. And Kristen's words have an extra layer of meaning now, more than ever. If you thought her speech couldn't get any more touching, wait until you hear about her reflection on the nomination. She told The Hollywood Reporter back in August that she felt so thrilled for our show and blown away by the amount of nominations The Penguin received. And let's not forget, the series snagged a whopping 24 nominations across various creative categories. That's huge. The show isn't just making waves with audiences, it's dominating awards season. You might be wondering about the setting of the 2025 Emmys. The event was hosted by comedian Nate Bargatze at the Peacock Theater at LA Live in Los Angeles, broadcasted on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. The atmosphere was electric, filled with excitement, glamour, and unforgettable moments like Kristen's win. Picture this, the audience watching, cheering, some teary-eyed, as Kristen shared her journey. It's the kind of story that will be remembered for years to come. And the hooks don't stop there. Let's talk about the role itself. Sofia Giganti is intense, complicated, and yes, grisly, but Kristen made her relatable, human, and even hopeful at times. That's the magic of her acting. She took a character that could have been unapproachable and turned her into someone audiences could feel with, laugh with, and even cry with. That's what separates good actors from great actors, and Kristen is officially in the great category now. You know what's really inspiring? This is Kristen's first Emmy nomination and first win. That's right, her first time even being considered for this award, and she walked away with it. That's a testament not just to her talent, but to her dedication, passion, and ability to connect with people through her craft. Winning in such a competitive category is no small feat, and it speaks volumes about her performance and her journey in the entertainment world. And here's a little behind-the-scenes insight. Kristen mentioned her incredible team, friends, and crew multiple times. That's a reminder that success in Hollywood is never a solo act. It's a collaborative effort, And Kristen made it clear that she is standing on the shoulders of so many talented people who made this possible. Gratitude, humility, and brilliance. That's Kristen Milioti on stage. The emotional high continued as she wrapped up her speech with pure joy and love for her craft. "I love you, and I love acting so much," she exclaimed. That genuine, infectious energy is what makes her story so compelling to audiences. You feel her excitement, her gratitude, and her passion all at once, and it's impossible not to be inspired. But let's zoom out for a moment. The Penguin isn't just winning awards. It's changing the game for limited series television. With its 24 nominations, it's proving that storytelling, when done right, can captivate audiences and critics alike. Kristen's win is a shining example of how a single performance can elevate an entire series, bringing attention to the creativity, hard work, and talent behind the scenes. Think about this. In a world filled with content overload, a show like The Penguin cutting through the noise and earning recognition at the Emmys is remarkable. And Kristen, as the face of that success, represents hope, brilliance, and the power of storytelling done right. Her journey is inspiring for aspiring actors, fans, and anyone who believes in the transformative power of art. And yes, her other series, Black Mirror, also received nominations this year. Kristen is clearly at a peak moment in her career, proving versatility, range, and depth with each role she takes on. It's an exciting time to watch her trajectory. She's not just winning awards. She's cementing herself as one of the most dynamic actresses of her generation. Now, let's bring it back to her acceptance speech because it was more than just a win. It was a story about gratitude, perseverance, and embracing the complexity of life and art. Kristen's words were real, raw, and relatable, making her victory feel like a personal celebration for every viewer watching. That's a rare and beautiful connection between performer and audience. And here's a hook to keep you hooked. What does this win mean for the Penguin's future? With Kristen at the helm, audiences can expect more phenomenal performances, compelling storytelling, and unforgettable moments that will keep viewers coming back season after season. This Emmy is not just a trophy. It's a promise of excellence, creativity, and storytelling that resonates. By the time Kristen stepped off that stage, she had done more than accept an award. She had inspired, entertained, and reminded everyone that hard work, authenticity, and heart truly matter. Her speech, her performance, and her journey are a blueprint for success and a testament to the magic that happens when talent meets opportunity. And let's not forget, the 2025 Emmy Awards were a celebration of not just actors, but everyone who makes television possible. From showrunners like Lauren LeFranc to the countless crew members behind the scenes, this was a night to honor creativity in all its forms. Kristen's win highlighted that teamwork and collaboration are at the core of what makes a show great, and it's a message that resonates beyond Hollywood. Kristen Milioti's journey to the Emmy stage reminds us all that embracing challenges, giving life to complex characters, and remaining grateful for the people who support us can lead to unforgettable achievements. Her performance as Sofia Giganti will be remembered as one of the defining roles of 2025, not just for the award, but for the emotional depth and authenticity she brought to the screen. And finally, here's the takeaway. Kristen's win isn't just a milestone. It's a story of resilience, passion, and triumph. She's shown us that even when roles are grisly or challenging, there's beauty, joy, and opportunity in inhabiting them fully. Her Emmy win is more than recognition. It's a celebration of talent, courage, and the love of storytelling that continues to inspire audiences everywhere. So, the next time someone talks about the 2025 Emmy Awards, remember Kristen Milioti. Remember her first win, her heartfelt speech, and her journey as Sofia Giganti. This is a moment that will stay with the industry and audiences for years to come, and it's a story worth telling again and again. And just like that, Kristen Milioti's name is etched into Emmy history. Her talent, authenticity, and heart have captured the attention of millions, and her win is a testament to what's possible when passion meets opportunity. The Penguin and Kristen have truly set the standard for excellence in limited series television, and this is only the beginning.